Hey, it's iEmpire here with volume 39 of Nintendo Switch Hidden Gems. We've done almost 200 Nintendo Switch Hidden Gems at this point, so if you do me a favor, if you're liking the content, if you're finding games you want to buy for your own collection based on these videos, give the channel a like and subscribe. It'll help the channel to get some exposure and to grow, and it just lets me know that people are out there interested in the physical game content. All right, all that said, I got 5 great games to go over, and the first one, I think everybody can appreciate a good puzzle game, whether it's your favorite genre or you just like it as a diversion from your bigger titles, and Cats on Duty is a great choice. So this game, the premise is really simple. A group of cats come together to form an army to repel an invading enemy force. And it's a really fun, addictive gameplay loop that combines 2 different puzzle types into one game. So on one side of things, you've got Match 3 puzzle that's similar to games like Bejeweled. And as you're matching 3, you're constantly earning money for the game in order to buy your cat soldiers and upgrade your base. On the other side of things is a game just like the original Plants vs. Zombies. And if you're not familiar with what that is, so you've got horizontal lines and the cats that you buy, like ninjas, shotgunners, snipers, and all that, you put them on this side. On the other side is the advancing army that's going to take on your soldiers. And they do take out some of your cats, so you continue to buy soldiers, stack up your soldiers. And you're just constantly splitting your time between earning the money and the fight. It's super fun. It's a really cute game. It's really addictive gameplay. So let's check out the trailer for Cats on Duty. Our next title is a recent release, but really didn't make much of a splash at all, and that's Galg Guardian, Servants of the Dark. This is a really fun Metroidvania that deserves some attention. So it takes place in a world where there's 3 realms that balance one another out, heaven, hell, and human. And the 2 protagonists, the girls in this game, are from the demon realm. It's basically a revenge story. Another demon army overtakes your castle and replaces the leader with theirs. But the combat in the game is really fun, fluid, and versatile. You can swap between the 2 characters on the fly at any point in the game. Like the one girl has a whip as a main weapon, and the other one has a Uzi and like a sliding shotgun blast. It's really cool. And there's tons of secondary weapons that you can find and pick up in the game, like projectiles and explosives, all kinds of things. And you do things in the game like bring back bones in order to help restore your leader. You can bring back souls to NPCs in the game that are a big benefit. I'll let you find that out on your own when you play the game. But they're good sized levels, nice variety of locations, and the enemies in the game give you a legitimate challenge. And one of the best things of all is that you could play this in co-op. It makes the gameplay even more fun. So let's check out the trailer for Galg Guardians, Servants of the Dark.
A land of demonic civil war, the Demon Realm. There, the demon Lord Maxim's castle lies in ruin, raised by his rival, Lysenorg. Sworn servant to the demon Lord Maxi. She attacks from a distance with guns filled with demonic energy and uses sub-weapons up close. Masha, younger maid sister, friend to demon and monster alike. Her whip and dash can cover close and medium ranges, search across the realm for the lost souls of vassals and rebuild Maxim's castle.
お前が裏切ったのかライさん裏切ったメイド長が
Kirika and Masha, the sole survivors after the Lord's vassals were slaughtered. And the demon Lord Maxim, clinging to life in a shell of his former self. Their story of revenge and revival begins here.
やってやりましょうマーシャ我ら姉妹で
Castle conquering action resurrected. Galg Guardians.
Alright, this game is a really fun puzzle adventure title called Silt, and this is in the vein of games like Limbo. It even has the classic monochrome look of the black and white and the great use of shadows in it. So this takes place in the ocean, and you play as a being in a diving suit. I think it's a human, but I'm not positive. And you have the ability to possess sea creatures in order to solve puzzles. And you've got these like light tentacles from your head that you use for the possession. But it's really fun to experiment and discover the different sea creatures and the abilities that they have to help you solve puzzles. Like a real basic example is like an eel. You use it to power a generator. But they're really good puzzles throughout the game. They vary in difficulty and complexity. One of the main objectives in the game is to find these 4 different Goliaths and take their eyes for their power. The Goliaths in this game are really impressive. This game is just full of atmosphere. Between the great graphic art design, the sea creatures, the use of light and shadow, and just it's fantastic at giving you that feeling of isolation down there and the dangers in the depths of the ocean. This is a really great game. There's like Lovecraftian looking creatures, ancient architecture, really solid title. So let's check out the trailer for Silt. This next release I was really happy to see come out, and that's the Aster Maxi collection. So this is a collection of games that was put together to celebrate the 65 years that the character Asterix has been around. So they put 6 complete Asterix and Obelix games onto one cart here. And I haven't played all the games on this throughout the years because this game goes back to the, I don't know if it's on the original Xbox, but definitely 360 and this current gen. So I played a few of the games in the series, and I've always had fun with them. But the games are 3D platform / beat 'em ups, and you play as Asterix and Obelix, and you can switch between the characters. You do things like explore levels, you find secrets and collectibles, you battle enemies and bosses, and there's some like puzzle solving in some of them as well. Throughout the series, it offers a nice variety of storylines and locations, different enemies. It's simple but fun gameplay. They're really likable characters. So, and one of the nice things about it too is not every game, but some of the games you can also play co-op as well. So, lots of content here. I don't think there is a trailer for this. If there is, I'll put it up here. But if not, I'll just put up a couple trailers of the different games here. So let's check out some trailer for Asterix Maxi Collection.
Obelix, I have a feeling this will be a good hunt.
Come on, Dogmatics. Ready to hunt some more?
Asterix! Obelix! Help! Halt all! Hand over that fugitive!
Shiny new Roman.
And there he goes. Let the show begin. Watch out below! Come here, you.
Make room. Hello? It's us. friends. This is the Snuffle Helga Yoku. The what? The rock that can control the elements. Like ice and fire.
Goody, goody, goody. It's a crystal menhir. Go and see, Asterix. I know how to handle the menhirs.
Still more Romans. Watch out for indigestion, Obelix. There you go. Pass to Obelix.
My menhir is definitely talented. I like hot countries. The Romans are crispier.
We're not on holiday, Obelix. We have work to do.
Don't worry, economic crisis. We'll be quick.
Is it me, or is it a bit chilly? It's fight time. Let's show them how we do politeness.
That menhir is terribly charming. Even Dogmatics was starting to get a bit jealous. Oh, this is fun.
All right, the last game is, I think, my favorite of the bunch, and that's called Ghost Song. And this is a 2D Metroidvania. Just really has top-notch in atmosphere. It's a beautiful game. The environments, the enemies, animation, soundtrack, and sound design. Really well done. You play as a character named Deadsuit, who's a really ironclad being. And you and your crew have crash landed on an unknown planet. And basically the goal of the game is to find parts to repair your downed ship. And so you go into these deadly underground biomes to find the parts and fight the enemies. The combat in the game is very solid. Deadsuit has an arm cannon that's a lot of fun to use, but it can overheat easily. So there's a lot of sub-weapons you can use, and you've also got melee attack that you can use. One of the hooks in the gameplay is that there's modules and nanogel in the game. So the modules you add onto yourself to increase your stats and abilities in that, and the nanogel is the game currency, which you can also use to level yourself up. You get some really cool abilities. You do things like increase your health points, your offensive firepower, and stamina, stuff like that. Bosses in the game are a real challenge. Some of them are optional, but it's usually worth a payoff in the sub-weapons and the modules that you can get. Definitely a challenging game. It's not an easy walkthrough at all, but it does offer different difficulty options to fit your play, your skill level. It's a really interesting story where you learn about yourself and the planet that you're on. And I would say this is a definite must-buy. So here's a trailer for Ghost Song.
You're broken. Still okay on the inside, though. What happened to you? I'm not moving, so don't shoot. I'm sorry that happened to you. Another statue.
All right, that's it for volume 39 of Nintendo Switch Hidden Gems. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game selection today. Like I said earlier, if you're liking the content or you're finding games that you want to buy for your own collection based on these videos, if you could support me and give a like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. So until the next one, take care, may you be blessed, and I am out of here. See you on the next one.